Ahmad Gumi has been invited for questioning over his comments on the activities of the bandits in the country. Muhammad Idris, Minister for Information and Orientation, disclosed this while addressing journalists at the State House in Abuja on Monday. Recalled that the controversial cleric faulted the federal government on the continuous use of force or kinetic means to secure the release of victims and kidnappers. Gumi said that the government ought to go closer to the bandits and study them to provide them with better living conditions. According to him, the government's use of force has now turned the bandits into monsters. On how to halt the trend, he said that the government should design a program like the Amnesty Initiative for the Niger Delta militants. The National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons has warned Nigerians against trending fake job advertisements in oil and gas sectors in West African countries. The warning is in a statement made available to newsmen in Abuja on Sunday by Vincent Adekoye, a communications officer in the agency. Adekoye stated that the NAPTIP's Director General, Professor Fatima Waziri Azi, gave the warning while discussing emerging trends on human trafficking in the year 2024. She said the efforts were aimed at bolstering operations, which resulted to significant increase in convictions of human traffickers. She explained that the agency's enlightenment strategies were to equip Nigerians with timely and accurate information to reduce vulnerability. Warizi Ali therefore appealed to Nigerians to exercise caution and ask questions and seek a second opinion before attempting any tempting offers. United Nations has assured the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency of support to succeed in its onerous task of curbing the menace of substance abuse and illicit drug trafficking in Nigeria. Deputy Secretary General of the UN, Amina J. Mohammed, gave the assurance when she paid a courtesy visit to the Chairman, Chief Executive Officer of the NDLEA, Brigadier General Muhammad Buba Marwa, retired at the agency's headquarters in Abuja. The UN Deputy Scribe said that the global body is willing to enhance the impact of the significant efforts of the agency. She was accompanied by the United Nations Resident Coordinator in Nigeria, Muhammad Malik IV. This was made known in a statement issued by Femi Babafemi, the NDLEA's Director of Media and Advocacy, on Monday. In his remarks, Marwa noted that the twin problems of substance abuse and illicit drug trafficking remained one of the heinous crimes. One of the ferocious threats to public health and national security, despite the significant efforts being made by NDLEA in the areas of drug supply reduction and drug demand reduction in Nigeria. The Leprosy Mission Nigeria has launched its toll-free call center, TLMN Wellness Connect, to cater for the mental well-being of persons with disabilities who may be going through mental health issues due to stigma of any form of abuse. Launching the toll-free call center in Abuja, the National Director, Leprosy Mission Nigeria, Dr. Sunday Udo, said that the aim is to strengthen the medical health of persons with disabilities in Nigeria. Our correspondent, Rotimi Adewuyi, reports.
Mental health is a crucial aspect of overall well-being, a facet of healthcare that receives less attention in Nigeria, particularly with persons with disability. The Wellness Connect toll-free helpline offers confidential counseling and resource referrals by experts in mental health who offers counseling to persons with disability, providing a safe space for individuals to express their concerns and receive personal support. They provide information and referrals to relevant mental health resources like therapists, support groups, and community services to ensure comprehensive care depending on the need of an individual.
Combating the stigma and discrimination associated with mental health has been an ongoing battle, and today we stand strong to fight that fight. This toll-free call center will serve as a lifeline for persons with disabilities who are struggling with mental health challenges. It will provide a safe and confidential space for them to share their thoughts and emotions, to seek guidance, and to acquire the necessary tools and skills to manage and cope with their mental well-being.
The only thing, the hallmark is how are you going to deepen or strengthen the mental health issue to support our community. Why? Because I'm also a victim of accident. What transformed me is the support, the guiding, counseling, and the support that I have. That is even what molded me to be on a wheelchair and to stabilize me. So everybody is a mental health. So many cases of this mental issue is occurring in the rural area, but the issue is they don't know who are they going to refer. But with this, I know it will go a long way.
Stakeholders also share their experiences with stigmatization around them and how important the call center is to persons with mental health issues.
This is a good thing for us because our desire in Leprosy Mission is that we want the disabled person and the people that are mentally sick to be heard. We want to create an avenue that in the secret of their room, they can call this number and that somebody will answer. When those questions are being answered, then it will be pulled out of the challenges of life that is confronting them.
Family meeting, and my elder brother, the one I followed directly, he now, when I wanted to contribute, he said that how can a leper, that was the word he used, have a meaningful contribution to the family. So in fact, I went and buy a rice poison that if I am not useful to the family, then I did not supposed to exist. It was my mother that took it away from me, that made me to still exist today. So this issue of mental health dealt with a lot of our people, and many have gone down. So establishing a center that will tackle the issue of mental health, in fact, I'm very sure and I'm happy, and I know that it will go a long way.
17 years ago, I asked.
The federal government has initiated criminal proceedings against the Binance, a prominent cryptocurrency exchange platform, over alleged tax evasion. The charges filed at the Federal High Court in Abuja were announced on Monday by the Federal Inland Revenue Service. The lawsuit implicates Binance with a 4-count tax evasion accusation. FIRS, in a statement on Monday by Dare Adekambi, the special advisor media to the executive chairman of the service, said the move was aimed at upholding fiscal responsibility and safeguarding the economic integrity of Nigeria. Joined with the crypto company as the second and third defendants in the suit are Tigran Gambarian and Nadine Anjawela, both senior executives of Binance currently under the custody of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The charges levied against Binance include non-payment of value-added tax, company income tax, failure to file tax returns, and complicity in aiding customers to evade taxes through its platform. The Association of Bureau de Change Operators of Nigeria has said that the oversubscription of recent FGN securities and clearance of foreign exchange backlog is the reason for Naira's appreciation against the US dollar. According to reports, the president of APCON, Aminu Gwadabe, disclosed this in an interview. He said that the Central Bank of Nigeria's recent policies have bolstered investors' confidence, impacting the Nigerian Naira. Recall that in the second week of the March, Apex Bank auctioned 50 trillion naira worth of treasury bills in the open market operations. And on to international tidbits. Senegal's anti-establishment candidate Bassirou Diomaye Faye is said to become the president after his main rival on Monday recognized his victory in elections that came barely days after he was freed from prison. The win by the opposition candidate will be Senegal's youngest president, could trigger a political earthquake with policies that transform the country. Faye promised left-wing Pan-Africanism and to renegotiate gas and oil contracts with Senegal due to start production on recently discovered oil and gas reserves later this year. The opposition candidate has never held a nationally elected position and has not yet spoken publicly since Sunday's election, which followed 3 years of unrest and a political crisis. His main rival from the governing council and governing coalition, Amadou Ba, recognized Faye's win in the first round of the votes and offered his congratulations, a statement said. France has raised the level of terrorism threat to extreme threat of terrorist attack due to the deadly attack on the Crocus City Hall concert venue near Moscow. Earlier on Sunday, French media reported that President Emmanuel Macron convened a meeting of the Defense Council to discuss the terrorist attack near Moscow, as well as its consequences. The report added that France had also allegedly received threats of terrorist attack in the country. The Russian authorities said that at least 137 people were killed in the attack, while Margarita Samonia, the editor-in-chief of RT and the Rossiya Segodnya media group, said that the death toll had reached 143. 11 people were detained in connection with the attack, including 4 who were directly involved. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said on Monday that the UK would do what was necessary to protect itself from cyber attack by China, as Beijing-linked hackers were expected to be accused of recent security breaches. Deputy Prime Minister Oliver Dowden is due to make a statement about the hackings of the Electoral Commission and Parliament at 15:30 GMT with the sanctions imposed on those allegedly behind them. Sunak talked tough on China as he bid to become the leader of the ruling Conservative Party in 2022, but has since moderated his stance while in office. He said that the government had invested significantly in capabilities and tools to protect the country, calling China an economic threat to our security and an epoch-defining challenge. The Electoral Commission breach in August 2021 saw the personal details of about 40 million UK voters compromised. And now to entertainment news. Bob Risky had clapped back at the singer Portable, who spoke against him winning the Best Dressed Female at an event in Lagos State on Sunday, 24th March. Portable, in a video shared, accused the organizers of aiding to spoil the world. He also went on Bob Risky's comments section to slam him, threatening to beat him if he ever comes to his neighborhood. Portable noted that Bob Risky is a transgender and shouldn't be regarded as the same with women. In his clapback, Bob Risky threatened to take the singer to where he will be dealt with. American reality star Kim Kardashian has revealed why she divorced controversial billionaire rapper Kanye West. She noted that West was the best rapper of all time and richest black man in America, but lacks character. She added that she divorced the Ye crooner because of his personality. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West officially finalized their divorce on November the 29th, 2022. According to documents, the former couple have joint custody of their 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Sam. And now on to the ATN Sports News. Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldrum has listed 22 players for his team's 2024 Olympic Games final round qualifying tie against Bayana of South Africa. Waldrum named regulars like goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie, Asisat Ostroala, Ashley Plumpter, Osinachi Ohale and Rashidat Ojibade as his squad. Top stars like Halimat Ayibe, Christy Ucheibe, Ifama Omonumo, and Uchenna Carlo also made the cut. The American left out Oluwatosin Domehin and Rofiat Omor Imura from the squad. The Super Falcons will host Bayana in the first leg at the Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja on Friday, April 5th. The reverse fixture will hold at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium in Pretoria on Tuesday, April the 9th. The overall winners will earn a berth at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. And that's the size of the package. And thanks for joining us. I am Raymond Ken Mbata. You can follow us on our social media handles, Twitter, Atlantic TV Net, on Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic TV Network, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram, Atlantic Network, and peace and unity are the pathways to progress. Thank you for staying tuned.
From the lines across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
People into the country illegally. That is amazing.
Honourable
you human
on the point of order.
Honourable
They are not picking our calls. They made up their mind.
No agreement with the EU, but